Today's video is about doing EFT on caring for what others think or what others need, or walking on eggshells around others, more than doing things based on your own needs. So it's about needing to please more than needing to please yourself. In other words, needing to please others more than needing to please yourself. And this can happen if you were raised in an environment where you had to walk on eggshells around somebody else. So for me, I'm muscle testing. My need to please others is 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6. And my need to please myself is 4 out of 10. So I want to switch that around so that needing to please myself is greater. So this would shift me into self-love. So we'll start going down 3 inches from your neck, where your neck meets your torso. 1, 2, 3, going to the left 3, 1, 2, 3. And then wherever you find a sore spot in that vicinity, you rub that sore spot and you say, even though I have this need to please, even though I have this need to please, I deeply and completely love and accept this part of myself. Even though I have this need to please others, I deeply and completely love and accept this part of myself. Even though I have this need to please others, I deeply and completely love and accept this part of myself. This need to please. This need to please. Sorry about the lighting. I'm doing this in the car. At night, so the light may not be the best, but still, it's a good video. This need to please others. This need to please others. This need to please others. This need to walk on eggshells around others. This need to walk on eggshells around others. So you may find things like coughing and stuff coming up because it's part of it is the throat chakra. It's about communication. It's about assertiveness. It's about being able to say what your needs are. Because when you're walking on eggshells around others, your needs are not as important, because your need to survive by taking care of the other person, by taking care of their needs and pleasing them first, is more important. It's a survival mechanism. So we have to deprogram ourselves from this survival mechanism, because we're adults and we're not in the same boat anymore. We don't need to keep attracting the same kind of person anymore. And we can shift our priorities to do what is more appropriate for our own selves, rather than what is appropriate for any person you may be trauma bonded to. This need to please in this trauma bond. This video has been with me since the morning. I just haven't had a chance to do it. So here we are. It's 11:41 p.m. and I thought I got to do this video before the day ends. This need to please. Somehow it seems like the angels are telling me it's really important to do this right now. This need to please. Wow. This is the gallbladder meridian. Gallbladder holds resentment. So when you're tapping here and it's releasing, that means you're releasing resentment. This is good. I'm glad I'm releasing that under the eye. This need to please. This need to please others. This need to please others who I'm trauma bonded to. This need to please others. This need to please others. this need to please others. The one I'm doing on the side is 3 inches under the armpit. That's the spleen meridian. Top of the head, this need to please others. Wow, that's good. My spine is straightening up. Governing spine meridian right here at the top of the head. This point is also governing spine. Long meridian goes all the way down the back like that. This need to please others. It's the bladder meridian. The bladder is all about taking charge of your life. Side of the eye, this need to please others. Under the eye, this need to please others. It may not be a whole bunch of others. It may be just one significant person in your life that you need to please, but it's still a need to control yourself in order to please the other person. And you don't want to have to do that anymore. You want to live your life on your own terms. I want to live my life on my own terms. I want to live my life doing, thinking, feeling, speaking what is important for me and not what is important for another person. I want to base my life on what I need, not on what somebody else needs. Not on having to do what somebody else needs. You can base it on what others in your life need, people you want to please. That's totally different. Under the arm, my need to please. Okay, so let's see. My need to please was 6 out of 10. Let's see how much it is now. Need to please is 1 out of 10. Oh, 1. We brought it down from a 6 to a 1. Yay. Okay, so pleasing myself is now 1 out of 10, 2, 3, 4. It was a 4, so it's now 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So it's an 8, okay? Let's bring down the need to please a little more. This need to please. Wow, I'm so delighted I brought it down to a 1. Hey, this need to please. It's when you need to control yourself in order to please the other person that you're still stuck in the trauma bond. This need to please. Side of the eye, this need to please. Well, I have a lot of stuff right here. This is the gallbladder meridian. The resentment gets stuck because it's from your childhood, you know? It gets held in your gallbladder. If you don't handle it, then it ends up going physical and you get gallstones and stuff like that. Luckily, if you can catch it while it's still in the emotional phase, it won't move from the emotional body to the physical body. This need to please. We please and then we hold resentment inside about having to please. This need to please. That's why we get stuck in cognitive dissonance, because we're controlling ourselves. And it's coming from unconscious behaviors that we had from the time we were children, and we had to please somebody else, maybe a parent, a caregiver, somebody else. But we don't need to do that anymore. This need to please. Under the arm, this need to please. Top of the head, this need to please. So let's see, the need to please is a 1, a half, a quarter. It's a quarter. Let's bring it down to 0. This remaining need to please, a 1/4 out of 10. Whoopee! We brought it down a little bit more. This need to please. This need to please. Side of the eye, this need to please. This need to please. I no longer need to please anyone else. I can make my decisions based on what I want. Based on what I want. I can make my decisions based on what I want. Based on what I need. I can make my decisions based on what is right for me. On what is right for me. What is right for me. I can make my decisions based on what is right for me. So we're good. I think we're complete here. So I can make my decisions based on my own needs. Yes, I need to make my decisions based on other people's needs. No. So this is 100% yes. And the other is 0% yes. So we're clear. I hope that was helpful for you. And do come back. We keep making more videos. See what works for you. There's quite a variety on this channel. And if you have any comments on how this has worked for you, I would love to hear about it. Please do share in the comment section. If you would like to work with me one-on-one for a more personalized session, my email address is in the description box below. You can email me and we can set up a session on WhatsApp, video, or some other way of communication. You don't necessarily need to be in the same room or in the same town as me. This could be anywhere in the world. Thank you very much.